All right, so welcome back, everyone, for another deep dive. And today we are diving into the world of e-bikes.
Okay.
And specifically the idea of an Elon Musk e-bike.
All right.
And this whole deep dive was actually inspired by a listener request that we got.
Interesting.
Yeah, someone actually reached out and said, hey, I would love to hear your thoughts on what a potential Elon Musk e-bike might look like. And, I thought it was a fascinating question. So
Yeah,
here we are.
definitely. I mean, e-bikes are really having a moment right now.
Yeah, absolutely. It feels like they're everywhere these days.
And for good reason.
Yeah.
I mean, they're practical, they're good for the environment, and they're just fun to ride.
Yeah, I've actually been thinking about getting one myself. But before we, get too deep into the hypothetical Musk e-bike, I think it would be helpful to kind of like set the stage.
Sure.
Talk about some of the current trends in the e-bike market.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's driving this popularity?
Well, I think a big part of it is technology. Like, battery technology has come a long way in recent years, and that's obviously a key component of any e-bike, right?
Right.
We're seeing, like, these new lithium-ion batteries that are lighter and more powerful than ever before.
Interesting.
Which means you can go further on a single charge, and the bikes themselves are easier to handle.
That makes a lot of sense.
And then there are the motors, too, you know? We're seeing motors that are more efficient, and they can provide a lot more power. Some e-bikes can even reach speeds of up to 28 miles per hour.
Wow, that's pretty fast. I mean, that's like almost highway speed in some places.
Right, exactly. So for people who are, commuting in urban areas, that can be a game changer.
Yeah, I mean, you could ditch the car altogether.
Potentially, yeah.
So it's not just the technology, it's the practicality, too.
Exactly, yeah.
And speaking of practicality, I've also noticed a lot of e-bikes that are designed specifically for, like, carrying cargo.
Yes.
Like, groceries or, other stuff.
Yeah, it's becoming really popular, especially for delivery services.
Right.
And it's a great way to, reduce your carbon footprint even further.
Okay, so we've got better batteries, more powerful motors, more practical designs. What else is driving this e-bike boom?
Well, I think there's also a growing awareness of the environmental benefits of e-bikes.
Okay.
People are looking for ways to reduce their reliance on cars, and e-bikes are a great option.
Yeah, especially for shorter trips.
Exactly.
Like, running errands or commuting to work.
And then there's the fitness aspect, too.
Oh, right.
A lot of people are using e-bikes to get some exercise and enjoy the outdoors.
Yeah, like a more accessible form of cycling.
Right. You still have to pedal, but you get that extra boost from the motor, so it's not as strenuous.
I could see how that would be appealing to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like the perfect storm, right? You've got the technology improving. You've got this growing awareness of the environmental and health benefits.
Yeah.
You've got this, a cultural shift towards like more sustainable transportation options.
Absolutely.
Okay, so now that we've kind of laid the groundwork, let's get to the really fun part.
Okay.
Let's talk about this hypothetical Elon Musk e-bike.
All right, let's speculate.
All right, so if we're thinking about Elon Musk and his companies like Tesla and SpaceX, what are some of the hallmarks of his approach to, design and technology?
Well, I mean, one thing that immediately comes to mind is this focus on innovation.
Yeah.
He's always pushing the boundaries of what's possible.
Right, like he's not afraid to try new things.
Exactly. Yeah, he's not afraid to fail.
Yeah, and he's also very focused on sustainability.
Absolutely. I mean, that's a core part of Tesla's mission.
Right. Right. So if we're applying that to an e-bike, what would that look like?
Well, I think first and foremost, you would have to have cutting-edge battery technology, like maybe even something beyond lithium-ion, something that could offer even greater range and faster charging times.
Okay. And what about the design?
I think it would definitely be sleek and minimalist, very much in line with Tesla's aesthetic.
Yeah, I can see that. Like no unnecessary frills, just clean lines and a focus on functionality.
Exactly. Yeah.
And maybe even some kind of futuristic element to it.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Like maybe integrated lighting or some kind of heads-up display.
And what about performance? I mean, would it be a speed demon?
I mean, it's possible, right? But I think it would be more about efficiency and range. Like being able to go further on a single charge than any other e-bike on the market.
And maybe even some kind of solar charging capabilities.
Oh, that would be cool, yeah.
Like imagine if you could just park your e-bike in the sun and it would charge itself.
That would be amazing.
So we're talking about a super efficient, stylish, futuristic e-bike.
Yeah.
that can basically charge itself.
Potentially, yeah.
That sounds pretty incredible.
It does, doesn't it?
I mean, obviously, this is all just speculation, but it's fun to think about.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it kind of goes to show, the power of e-bikes. Like, they're capturing people's imaginations.
That's right.
They're making people think about the future of transportation in new and exciting ways.
And I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, I agree. So, even if an Elon Musk e-bike never actually materializes, the fact that we're having this conversation, I think, is a sign that, the e-bike revolution is here to stay.
I think so, too.